Hello my beautiful MK Love fam, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Angel Guidance. If you're new here, my name is Mel. I make videos every single Sunday or Monday depending on where you are in the world. Now in today's episode I'm going to be going through 3 different aspects: the phases of the moon, the astrological influences, and then a general tarot reading for all signs of the zodiac. So this week is from September the 9th to the 15th. We're going to be beginning the week on Monday, continuing on with the action phase. Your affirmation just over here is, I am so happy and grateful now that I feel aligned with my intention, excited for all the delicious goodness to come, and have made peace with fear. I take inspired action and am an unstoppable force. There's a lot involved in this one. We spoke more about it last week, so if you missed that, you can catch up on that one as well. Then from Tuesday to Friday, we have the waxing gibbous, which is all about trusting. Your affirmation for this time is, I am so happy and grateful now that all will be revealed in divine time. I surrender to the process and set myself free. The key word in that one is actually divine time. It's interesting because it's like not when you want it to manifest, it's when you are a vibrational match to manifesting it. So that's an interesting one. Then on Saturday to Sunday, we have the full moon in Pisces. This is an interesting one. Let me read your affirmation and then I'll tell you the time in which it happens and the sign in which, and then the sister sign for that one. So the full moon in Pisces, it says, I am so happy and grateful for this magical supercharged energy that is now illuminating from the night sky. I release my wishes and my worries and celebrate how far I have already come. If you need extra help, check on the end card, and I've actually created my own full moon ritual where you can use it to release, your wishes or your worries. In the video, I show you releasing my worries, but you can just use it for whatever situation you're faced with. Knowing that the full moon, even though for this week, I'm saying it's Saturday and Sunday, the full moon is actually going to be with us for the next month, really. So the full moon is actually the best time to release anything. Check out the full moon ritual and you'll get a glimpse into more exactly about what I'm talking about. But anytime, the full moon is when the moon is the most illuminated. It's like a spotlight on the night sky. It's like if you go camping, you don't even need to have your light with you. And that is the time when it's the most potent energy to really harness exactly what you desire. Anyways, so have a look on the screen and I'll tell you the times in which this is going to happen no matter where you are in the world. So this is going to be in 21 degrees and 5 minutes of Pisces. So on Friday, September the 13th, September the 13th. Okay, so this is 9:35 Pacific time. On Saturday, September the 14th, this is going to be at 12:35 Eastern Time, 5:35 British Standard Time, 10:05 Indian Standard Time, 2:35 Australian Eastern Standard Time, and 4:35 New Zealand Standard Time. I really want to let you know that the ruler of Pisces is Neptune. Neptune is very spiritual. Neptune is like underneath the water. You're very much caught up in your own world. So I've got some notes here. So we've got Neptune is about sensitivity. It's very psychic. It's about mystical capacity, your dreams, illusions, deceptions, a higher octave of Venus. It's about rules. It's about the pineal gland. Yeah, that's probably enough about that one. But yeah, it's interesting because when I'm about to move on to the next part is the astrological influences in Neptune. So let's get on to that. So over here, as you can see, we have 5 planets in retrograde. We have Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, and Uranus. Let me go to the Neptune retrograde because maybe this is going to be affecting you a little bit more. So Neptune is the planet about delusions and deceptions. They're revealed which can bring up disappointment. So you need to channel your inspiration and enthusiasm into hard work to manifest your desires. So really start taking action in the action phase of the moon. And if any, delusions or deceptions are revealed to you during this time, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I thought this about this person all of the time. And now you've shown me this. It's a beautiful thing to see things that you haven't seen before. All right, let's get on to the tarot reading. So I use the Shadowscapes Tarot. This is my favorite deck currently. What I'm going to be doing, if you're new to the fam, is I'm going to pull a focus card and then a card for each day of the week. So this is just a general. So just take from this what feels truly best for you. So there's a lot going on this week. So let's see what we need to know for your focus for this week. September 9th to the 15th. Well, there it is. Oh, it's not the best. Let me just say, the Five of Pentacles. This lovely lady in this picture here doesn't realize her own potential. She doesn't know that she is worthy. She doesn't know that she is enough. And she's kind of been feeling so caught up in all of these. She's kind of been feeling like the weight of the world is on her shoulders and she doesn't know that there is a way out. All she has to do is to look up. Around her, she's got the chameleon, which means that you're very adaptable. You have the butterfly, which is transformation. You have a pentacle literally right above your head. Plus you have these massive pentacles just you can see like that half a circle over here. There's so many pentacles. It's filled with love. It's a higher vibration. It is the color of the crown chakra, but then she's got these plants that are growing up, entangling around her to try and comfort her, to help to raise her vibration. So maybe this week is going to be a bit tough. Oh, I didn't expect that at all, but it is in Pisces. So depending, maybe if you're a fire sign, you're really like not coping. I know when I'm in watery energy, I find it challenging. But let's see what we need to do for each day of the week. So for Monday, it's the first quarter, so this is the action. Let's see what you need to know. It's quite a lot. I'm going to pull the card that moved furthest away and then the other one. So, okay, so we've got the Lovers card. Interesting, because if I go back to the astrological influences, we have, see if I can make this a bit bigger so I can read it. We have the Uranus retrograde, which is a time of massive change in regards to your finances and your love life. So maybe this Uranus retrograde is targeting something for you. It says this renewed internal perspective will help to raise your vibration so that you can become a vibrational match to what you desire. The Lovers card is actually a major arcana. It's a massive life event. The Lovers card doesn't necessarily mean like, if you're not partnered, it doesn't mean that it's not about you. I'm saying like the Lovers card can be read in so many different ways. It could be romantic love. It could be that love that you actually have for yourself, like discovering that you actually love the flip out of yourself. That's a huge one. Let me pull the other one so I can tell more about this story. The Ace of Pentacles, well, the new level of abundance. The action, are some of you like finding yourself in new relationships, but now you're kind of like scared. You're like, am I doing the right thing? I'm going to pull the rest of them to tell this story. Well, okay, so you've got the Page of Cups, which is all about just breathing. Just stop freaking out. It's going to be okay. We've got the Knight of Wands. You're kind of like in reserve. So maybe you're not like, I remember when I first met my husband, I was very much like, oh my God, he's being so nice to me. Like, I don't know how to handle this because I've never been treated like this. And you kind of get into reserve mode. Maybe when you're in a new relationship, I feel like, why am I going to people who are just forming? This is just what's coming up. I'm just going to go with it. Those of you that have just met somebody new, it could be taken so many ways. It's hard because it's a general. Those of you who have just met someone new, you could be in that reserved mode. I lost my train of thought now. It's like you've been on a journey. You've gone through so many different levels if we go to the Nine of Wands, but you're in reserved. You're ready to move ahead when you feel more comfortable. Maybe it's just a little bit too overwhelming. Maybe it's so far out of your comfort zone. What else do we have? The Ace of Wands, a beginning of a new, well, the Wands is creative talents and abilities. ones I would always say career. And what else do we have? Oh, flip, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is actually really good. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're working on, it's actually really beautiful. It's scaring you because it's not, I don't know, it's like you wanted it for such a long time, and now you're starting to work towards your long-term security, however this is looking like for you. And now it's kind of scaring you a little bit, but your angels are reassuring you with that Queen of Pentacles. This is that nurturing, loving energy. Maybe, yeah, but then if you're coupled, how do you view this one? The Lovers. Maybe you're getting to a new level of your relationship. You're having to breathe and you're kind of like, holy shit, this is what's coming up for me, and I'm kind of a little bit scared. But this is something new, but this is very nurturing and loving, and it's all going to work out, but I'm like a little bit like, ugh. That's interesting. Oh, okay, so let's see what we need to know for Tuesday. Tuesday, the Giver's Moon, trusting. So you're kind of feeling a bit overwhelmed this week, you know, feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You're doing things that you haven't done before because you're on the journey to get the results you've never had, and it's scaring the bejeebus out of you. Good. Oh, love this, the Emperor. He is just beautiful. I think he's a really good balance between the feminine, well, he is very masculine, but we've got a lot of feminine energy here with the Lovers card and the Queen of Pentacles. But the Emperor is helping you to put the structures and the supports in place to help you so you don't get overwhelmed. What does that look like for you in your life? I don't think I really need to say much about that one. All right, let's see what we need to know for Wednesday. Wednesday is still in the Giver's Moon. The Two of Cups, which is partnership. You're really having to ground your energy, put in the right supports in place for whatever it is you are working on to help you find that balance. We've been talking about that for a long time. Put the supports in place. Yes, you're feeling overwhelmed with what you're working on Monday. Putting the supports in place on Tuesday. Wednesday, it's helping you to find your balance so you can be more blissful and playful. Thursday is also the Giver's. What do we need to know? There it is. Thursday, we have the High Priestess. So it's using your intuition. This is basing it on your gut feeling. How do you get yourself out of this state of overwhelmment that you've kind of built yourself up into? This is trusting. How do you trust? You need to trust yourself first. You need to get back to your roots. You need to ground your energy. You need to make sure all of your chakras are in alignment. What does that look like for you in your life? If you're having issues with your sacral chakra, which is the chakra which is your reproductive area, I actually recommend yoni eggs in my coaching programs to the beautiful women that I work with. I've had amazing results with using a yoni egg. Speaking of yoni egg, it's literally a crystal that you can insert into your vagina, and it helps to release trauma. Well, this one is the black obsidian, so that helps to relieve trauma. Casually, I've just got it sitting on my desk. I feel like this is healing. How do you heal your sacral chakra? I don't know why I'm saying the sacral chakra, but there's a lot to do with relationships right now. What else was that one? Yeah, a time of positive major change with your love life and your finances. If you don't know how to harness this energy and to find your intuition, then I have made a free exclusive training to teach you how to break that cycle of abuse. What you experience in your childhood, I help you to make peace with it so you don't repeat the same patterns. I help you to break free from that cycle. If you want to know more, please go and check it out. This one is also like, she's on her wings. She's got the crescent and the balsamic moon. So she's working with the moon. She's channeling the wisdom of the owl, but she's also got the pomegranate, which represents fertility. She's got these beautiful white angel wings. She's soaring herself up, but you have to create the right environment to be receptive. So what does that look like? Go out in Mother Nature. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? Wow. I feel like this is a lot to do with healing your sacral chakra this week, which I've never said on this channel. FYI. All right, so Friday we're up to now. Okay, we're still in the Giver's Moon. Angels, one card for Friday for my MK Love fam. There it is. The Strength card, this was the focus of last week. So harnessing that inner strength of the lion. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like really, if I go to this one, and if you look on the emotional guidance scale, I just feel like the Five of Pentacles is just feeling overwhelmed. You're just feeling overwhelmed. But you have that strength. You know, there's a lot of major arcanas here. We've got the Strength, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Lover's card, the Emperor card. There is a lot of massive change that you're going through, and it is overwhelming as you leave behind your comfort zone. But this is a really beautiful time. So be very humbled and be very grateful and thankful for where you're at, because a year ago you have wanted to be where you are. Like a year ago you were craving to be where you are, and now you've got it. So send love and gratitude to where you're at so the universe can bring you more. All right, let's see what we need to know for Saturday for the full moon in Pisces. What was it? 21. 2 and 1 is 3. So this is your ascended masters surrounding you. Okay, Saturday. Oh, it's so interesting because every time this card comes up, and remember I told you it was a couple of months ago when I was shuffling, it bent the corner, and as I was shuffling just then, my finger pressed it and it bent that corner again. Poor little darling. So this card is the Five of Cups. It's interesting because this happened last full moon as well. So there's probably more for you to release. The Five of Cups is an opportunity for you to release what no longer serves you. She's got these bowls of fish that she is putting back into the world. She's like, I took you, but I took you out of your natural habitat. I'm so sorry that I did that. It's like I'm releasing you back to where you belong. Ooh, what does that mean? Releasing you back to where you belong. Maybe these people don't belong with you anymore because they served a chapter, but they don't serve where you're going long term. This is about releasing. That's really beautiful. Oh, okay. And Sunday came out was the Wheel of Fortune. Big wheels keep on turning. Wow, this is an amazing shift in energy with this full moon, which is in, what was it, in Pisces. So this is an opportunity. I don't know, let's just check out the card. Look at down the bottom. Like you've got all of these beautiful blue roses, which is interesting because my friend Amanda, when she got married, she said to her now husband that she wanted a blue rose, and she didn't even know that they actually existed, and he found her a blue rose. So it's very special. Up the top you can see the moon, but there's like lots of cracks around the moon, but it's like finding more solid ground. The wheel is very much, the wheel will always keep turning. But this is luck, this is good fortune. How does this fit? I feel like things are really going to shift. Is that what I'm going to say? Let's get clarity on that one. Clarity on the Wheel of Fortune for this week. Angels, what else do we need to know? Let's just see what card falls out. Clarity on the Wheel of Fortune for Sunday, which is in the full moon in 21 degrees of Pisces. There it is. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. Well, this is a beautiful card. The Seven of Cups is all about the infinite possibilities. So I know that I said for the full moon, it's about releasing either your wishes or your worries. I feel like it's more so the worries that you've been releasing, but don't forget to release your wishes into the universe as you started to take action on this delicious goodness that you have been working with at the end of last week, and more importantly for this week on Monday. Send it out into the world and just say, you know, angels, I am so happy and grateful now that I have the opportunity to ... whatever that looks like for you in your life. This is a really beautiful time. This is like to me, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. This could be you manifesting something so incredible that is just coming into your vibrational alignment, and that you couldn't even, like, you dreamt about it, but you're like, oh, I don't know if that's going to come true, and you just kind of like let it be. But because there was no resistance in your vibration, whoa, I feel like because you've really harnessed like the strength of the lion, you know, the Five of Cups, releasing things doesn't serve you, putting the structures in place so you don't become overwhelmed. You're not going to be who you were. Well, you're definitely not who you were last year. You're not even who you were a week ago, because things shift and you're constantly trying to pull yourself out of this rut. Focus on the Uranus retrograde. I keep going back to that one because we started talking about, you know, healing the sacral chakra in our relationships, but it's also, there's a lot to do with abundance in Monday, what you're working towards and what you're cultivating. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this could be like finding the treasure. You know, he's got a treasure map in front of him, like the infinite possibilities, however that looks. Anyways, my love, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Weekly Angel Guidance. If you have enjoyed it, please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Whether you're on the live chat or if you're watching the replay, let me know, because I would absolutely love to hear from you. Oh my goodness. And if you're new to the fam, make sure you subscribe. If you need help navigating this time and you want to know more about healing your sacral chakra, maybe you have been sexually abused and you've just got into a new relationship and it's mirroring things that you couldn't heal by yourself, because that happened to me, and you need help, then please check out my free training. I will link it for you on the end card or down below, or melaniekatelove.com/free training. I will teach you how to heal. I kind of feel like heal your yoni. I just feel like there's a lot, you know, maybe you're in toxic relationships and this is, this is bringing up something. Oh, my alarm is going off. You know, whatever it is that you're needing to heal and you're working towards healing, because, you know, we've got Chiron, which is the wounded healer, healing yourself. Be gentle on yourself. If you need help, check that out. Anyways, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have an amazing week wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next episode. I love you, I love you, I love you.